हेलो एवरीवन, आज था ISC क्लास 12th बायोलॉजी सेमेस्टर 2 एग्जाम एंड हियर इज द आंसर की. द बायोलॉजिकल नेम ऑफ द कॉजेटिव एजेंट ऑफ टाइफॉइड इज सैल्मोनेला. प्लीज चेक द स्पेलिंग कि आपने सही स्पेलिंग लिखी है या नहीं. सैल्मोनेला टाइफाई. सेकेंड पार्ट का आंसर हेट्रोसिस था. थर्ड पार्ट का आंसर ए. बोथ assertion reason were true. The significant contribution of S. Cohen was that he discovered the method by which a DNA plasmid can be inserted to a host cell. CNG का full form था compressed natural gas. Cancer causing agents are called carcinogens. Why is the pyramid of energy never inverted? The pyramid of energy is never inverted because at each trophic level the energy is released in the environment. You can say in the form of respiration or in anything else. In section B, question number 2, first part, in this case the response which is generated is allergy, and you have to define the allergy term. It is the exaggerated response of the immune system against the allergens present in the environment. Type of antibody which is present against the such responses are IgE. Role of ORI site and restriction sites in the cloning vector PBR322. ORI site is the origin of replication, when the replication starts, where the replication begins, and the restriction sites are the sites where the restriction enzymes works on to insert the gene of interest in the cloning vector. So in this question you can also draw the diagram of the PBR322 plasmid. Question number 4, define Allen's rule. Allen's rule states that there are shorter limbs of the organisms present in the colder region to prevent the heat loss. The standing crop is the total amount of living material present at each trophic level at a given time in an ecosystem. Question number 5, numerical answer was 2700 kg, and the second part answer was 2 joule. 2 joule. Significance of bagging and emasculation in the process of artificial hybridization of plants. Emasculation is done to prevent self-pollination, and bagging is done to prevent the stigma getting contaminated with an undesired polar grain, because we want the stigma to get contaminated with the desired polar grain. So in this you can also define bagging and emasculation and explain in a lengthier way. PCR is polymerase chain reaction. The steps involved in PCR technique is denaturation, annealing, and then extension. So PCR, you can define that PCR is a technique used in the amplification of the gene to make multiple copies of the original gene. Now question number 8, what is TI plasmid? TI plasmid is a tumor inducing plasmid. It can also be used as a cloning vector, and the organism in which it is found is, check the spelling of it, Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Now in question number 9, in an ecosystem, is the climbing stage achieved more quickly during the primary succession or during the secondary succession? So during the secondary succession, the climbing stage is achieved more quickly because there is already nutrients and minerals present in the soil during the secondary succession. In section C, question number 10, A part. In the growth patterns in species A and B, species A represent an unlimited resource growth pattern, and in B there is limited resources. So the mathematical equation for A is dn by dt is equals to Rn, where R represents the intrinsic rate of natural increase. The species A mathematical equation is dn by dt is equals to Rn k minus n by k. Okay, here k, horizontal line k represent carrying capacity. So with reference to inbreeding, define inbreeding. Inbreeding is the mating between two animals, closely related species of the same breed, for having common ancestor for 4 to 6 generation. One advantages can be it increases homozygosity, and it increases the superior genes in the offspring. And one disadvantage will be, one advantage will be homozygosity. And disadvantage is, you must all be knowing it, inbreeding depression. Well labeled diagram of stir tank bioreactor, you can check it in the book. Eutrophication is the natural aging of the lake by enrichment of nutrients of its water. And consequences of eutrophication is, there is increase in the nutrients in the water, so the plants and animals grow very fast, due to which there is organic matter deposited at the base of the lake, which increases the growth of plants and animals, and in turn at last the water body change into a land. So you can explain it in a lengthier way, and you can take a guidance of the book also to check it more. If you want the more precise words, you can check it in the book. Now comes second part, define biogeochemical cycle. Here is the definition. Biogeochemical cycles are repeated circulation of biogeochemicals between abiotic and biotic components of the environment, which results in their repeated withdrawal and replenishment of their pool. Now the graphical outline of phosphorus cycle. You can check the phosphorus cycle diagram or the graphical outline in the book. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.